Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alright, we've got two new fall junk journals. These are both very similar. However, this one, as you can see, I chose to use a little bit more color in the ribbons and fabrics and trims, and then this one I kept to be a bit more neutral. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll start with this colorful one. So for both of them, obviously you can tell the covers are very much the same. I created the covers. These are not bookboard. They're just a little bit thinner than that. I used cereal boxes. I did a couple of cereal boxes, so there's a few layers of cereal box. And then this is a heavy packing paper that I used mahogany stain, distress stain, to distress it. Actually, I used that mahogany, aged mahogany, something like that, from Tim Holtz throughout this whole entire journal. Both journals use the same printable as the main papers, I guess you would say, and they both have the same front and back inside covers. So yeah, once I get started, I'm not really gonna I'm losing my light, so I want to try and get through this as quickly as I can, because I want the video quality, the lighting, to be good. So what I've done is all of these tags are tea dyed, and they each have an eyelet in the hole. And so a lot of them I love this printable, and I'll put a link down in the description to this printables and the Etsy seller you can find them at. But yeah, lots of little fabric collages. This one actually isn't part of her fall printable. I think I used two, at least maybe three different ones, and then I think I printed each design twice. I believe I did each tag set twice as well to make both of these journals. So yeah, so anyway, so in the middle of each signature, and I'm not going to pull them all out, but in the middle of each signature there is a pocket that has a big journaling card like this. This is just some thicker graph paper. It's not super cardstock weight, but then these have all been tea dyed. The fronts are a little bit more grungy than the backs, and then I made little tabs out of this same packing paper, and use that distress stain, and then all around the outside edges to kind of give it an aged look. So, and then each little pocket is a little bit different. So we got a little bit of sari silk and just some fabric scraps there. Yeah, so anyway, I loved this printable. Several, and then where I saw these originally was Creative Cafe Girl. I cannot remember her first name right now, I'm sorry. But she had used them somewhat recently, maybe about a month or so ago, in some journals that she made, and then I just absolutely fell in love with them. So I just was like, ooh, how could I use those in a journal? And I see I need to kind of hurry. I'm losing my light here. So we've got just a lot of eyelets, and the tags are sometimes held together with string, sometimes held on to each other, tied together. And then the extra other papers are just a lot of tea dye paper, some index cards that I've turned into tabs here that were coffee dyed, and then I did the distress stain around the outside edge, and got some fun little spiral paper clips throughout as well. So yeah, I really fell in love with the design. So here's another center pocket with your journaling card. And like I said, this one wasn't part of the fall themed one, but I thought they work so well together I couldn't not include them. So got a few daisies throughout as well, because you know, you might have some left over in your garden in the fall. But the nice thing is, if you didn't want to keep all of these tags and journaling cards in here, you wouldn't have to. They would be great to be used as like gift giving, or you know, just, I don't know what you would use them for. If you're doing like a potluck or something at work or church, you could bring them and they could be kind of saying what your dish is or something. So don't think of just your journals as a place for this kind of stuff. I mean, you can use these things throughout. And then, yeah, I absolutely love this page. I really wish I could have one of those right now. Unfortunately, it's no longer a part of my diet, but I don't know. I'll have to figure something else out similar. Okay, so each journal has one of these journaling tabs that's got a little pine cone charm. Well, this one has a pine cone charm, and then this one has a little wooden bead charm. So hopefully you could see that. Sorry for my fingers. They're all dirty from doing this stain. So that's your charm for this one. Looks like I need to get that down inside a little bit better. And then each tag, as you can see, has some kind of fabric or something. Unless it wasn't designed that way, then I didn't poke a hole into them. So like here, these two are connected together with some twine. This one is kind of fun. It's just like a little mixture of just various... This is actually from a suit jacket from probably the 70s. But I've got bits and pieces of that kind of hanging around, and I like to use that when I can. The colors were right, so love the mushroom. I just love this printable so much. It's just, I'm sure I'll be using it more here and there. Got another fabric collage. There's another little journaling card. And like I said, they're all tea dyed, so I wonder what that noise was. My kitten has been extra rambunctious today. So if he suddenly jumps up here, don't be surprised, because he might be lurking. But then I just love this blue ticking that I use, this fabric. It's like a navy blue. There's another middle pocket there with your journaling tag. That's the mushroom one. Another little fabric collage. Some of them are a bow tie on your little paper clip. So there's those two. So if you didn't have all the journaling cards in here, it really wouldn't be a very thick book, and you could definitely add your own personality. I mean, obviously, there's plenty of room to add your own personality throughout the journal. So, yeah. So, oh, I got a little fringe there. So then the back is the same as the front as far as the design goes. All right, now let's take a look at the second one. This one, and I didn't mention this on the first one. The first one, this one is the copper, aged copper, and then I did some graph paper, and then this one has the aged gold with the graph paper. This one has, it's like a very, very light brown, khaki brown with white vines and flower design. It's really pretty. This one had a few little, something punctured it, maybe in transit, but I like it. I think it adds some interesting stuff. So like I said, the front and back inside covers are going to be the same design. And again, the same printable is used. Different order, obviously, and maybe some of the tags will be a little bit different. So I will go a little faster. I'm not going to pull all the tags out of this one because I can tell that it's getting dark. The camera is not picking up the light like I'd like it to. So there's this one. Actually, I'll just hold it up a little bit closer. Here's your middle page with your journaling tag. I love how these turned out. They're just really cool. There's this tag. Some pumpkin spice coffee. Here's a little bow of white sari silk. And then that's the tag that's below that one. Really pretty. Here's this one. That one's a little bit more plain behind it. I said I wasn't going to pull them all out, but I guess I will. I always say one thing and do something different. Lots of journaling space for sure. So this one has a little bow tie, and I did glue each of those that are the little bow just because I didn't want them to unravel or come undone. So this one is connected up here to the eyelet in the tab, and there's that tag. So you can obviously, you could write on all of these. I mean, yes, it's connected, but it's easy to write on them. I wanted to make sure and keep that in mind too, because even though these are connected, you can just turn it over and write on it this way. Put it on your table or wherever you're journaling. There's this tag. Another daisy there, and then this one's like a leaf. Some more of that coffee. There's this tag. And then here is the pine cone charm for this journal. So this one's a little bit bigger of a charm, so I only did the one charm, and then like all the others, this is held on with some twine. It's a little bit heavy. That one's a Tim Holtz charm. They both are, actually. Here's that tag. And the middle of that signature. I love that so much. It's so cool. Oh, I kind of want to keep one. I guess if they don't sell, then I guess I will keep one. There's another little bow tie there. And then that one's holding on to a second tag. The second one is a little bit more plain. Plain as in it doesn't have a specific image. So there's the acorn and oak leaf. There's this one, very similar. And that one. The berries, they're just so pretty. Everything is just so pretty. Like I said, I'm definitely going to use this printable set again. It's been a lot of fun to do these two journals for sure. So, a little mushroom on that one. And we're getting to the end here. Love that page. Maybe our final little tag set. So, and our last page in this journal here, and then there's the last page in that. All right, So, like I said, I will make these available in my Etsy shop for you. And yeah, I'll have a link. Sorry, I was like, what was I just saying? I'll have a link down in the description to each of these in my Etsy shop, as well as the printables that were used and anything else that, actually that's about it. That's all I can, I guess, give you links for, because the other stuff is some Tim Holtz stuff and then just random fabrics and things that I had. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I think that'll be it for me for fall journals this year, just 3 of them. But I'm probably going to be starting on Christmas. I feel like I'm a little bit late compared to everybody else, but I'm going to start on some Christmas journals. I got some really fun different printable, and then of course I've got some fun scrapbook papers that I wanted to use, so we'll see what I can come up with for Christmas, and then maybe at the same time I'll work on those bead journals. I keep saying I'm gonna do, and I'll probably not get done until December. Anyway, hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.